coming. They got the number of kicks last year, and this one's going to go for 6. What a turn for the Irish. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Did not get those touches that was expected in the first half. Carr's going to take a shot here, and it's caught by Raritan behind the defense. Raritan is down just shy of the goal line. A 47-yard rip for the Irish on the flea flicker. On 2nd and goal. Hand it to him. Price, the cut. Price, the touchdown. The price is right for Notre Dame from 7 yards out to take the lead. Rely on him as really their main bell cow. They're going to throw it on 2nd down the sideline. It's intercepted. Who else but Leonard Moore? The star sophomore with another take. Poor was C.J. Carr. They put him in motion now on 1st down. Carr open. Love makes the grab. Love gets away. Touchdown. 36 yards. It's Carr to Love. Handoff. Price to the outside. Gets away. Price all the way. Touchdown. A 17-yard scamper, and Jadarian is done.
Get from Mike Denbrock's offense today. And it's a play action on the first play, and C.J. Carr going deep downfield. Malachi Fields has it, and just like that, Notre Dame is on the board. And here is Price. There he goes. There's the shift change, and it pays off immediately.
Looks like zone.
Brown over the middle, passes batted into the hands there of Christian Gray. Game, he was a big part of that team. Wanted to stay at Notre Dame, and he's glad he did as Price heads in again for another. A minute 13 left. Jadarian Price is going to come out with it. And we got a flag on the field as he breaks it loose, but again a flag is back at the 13-yard line as Price streaks to the end zone. But we'll check on the flags. And Notre Dame on the early march here. Well, here is what a cut by Love. Not one, but 2 cuts that opens him up down the sideline and streaking for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. What a... From Purdue's 48, C.J. Carr going deep downfield, and he's got Faison for the touchdown.
Carr, Love out of the backfield, makes the defender miss, and scores! Touchdown, Notre Dame! Carr from the pocket unloads over the middle, wide open touchdown! Will Pauling got... 5-man rush, Carr gets hit as he launches it deep, and it is pulled in! What a catch inside the 35 by Greathouse! With his hands full. Carr on the boot, looking for the throwback, and it's Love out in space. Inside the 20, turns it back upfield. Love heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Price out in space, a ton of room. First down and more. Price is gone. Another Notre Dame touchdown. But it's a fake. It's a direct snap to Love, and now on the end around, Faison throws, and it's caught. Malachi Fields. Poor Tom got there. As Price, hold that thought, gets into the end zone untouched for another Notre Dame touchdown. Julian. Here's inside the 5, breaking tackles. Aeneas Williams, another Notre Dame touchdown.
And Carr comes out and throws it complete, and he's got Will Pauling, and Pauling's got the first down and a lot more. And on the ground they go. Look at the move by Love, darting back and forth, weaving his way for a huge gain. As Price is going to stay in there, and C.J. Carr looks right, goes left, up top for the end zone. Touchdown. Lead in an instant. So on 3rd down and 15, Madsen goes down, and that'll bring up another punt. No. And they fake it to him. Carr pump fakes, and a beauty pump fake, and he's in the clear. C.J. Carr. All closer for potential field goal. Here's Madsen. Ball is intercepted, and that is Tay Johnson. and John lofting it into the end zone to Fields, and there's his touch. And Jadarian Price is still on his feet. Still going. One guy to beat, and he takes him out. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Empty set for C.J. Bailey. And his first pass will never happen because the pressure came through with NC State trying to bring pressure, but C.J. Carr going for another big one, and guess who?
Here they come.
Carr hands in there, goes over the middle, wide open is K.K. Smith for the score. The underdog NC State team. Carr going to the goal line, Pauline! Touchdown! Wolfpack gonna give it a shot.
Same defense.
Bailey steps up, goes over the middle, that pass is picked off by Adon Schuler. And Schuler streaking down the sidelines, inside the 20. And 3rd and 3. Bailey floating back, and then finally another interception. That's Kingston Viliamuasa. We've got flags on the...
See when Love gets involved. That'll be on 2nd down and 10 with a hole. Jeremiah Love, major speed across midfield. Will they catch him? They will, just inside the 15. 3 through the air. He had 2 rushing touchdowns last week against NC State. Looking for another one here. Bursts away from the initial, and he's got it. Touchdown. Jeremiah Love does it. Some of that rhythm that he's been lacking early in this game. Handoff. It's Price up the middle. Look out for Price. Deep into USC territory across the 35. A first down from the 16 on the handoff. Up the middle, exploding. It's Price to the outside, to the corner for the touchdown. Jadarian makes it happen for the score. This one's 4th and 3. Fake it to Miller, to the outside. McCree won't get there. Lost the ball, it's incomplete. Drake Bowen. 7-7 at this point of the first quarter. Here's Carr, end zone, touchdown. Will Pauling. Notre Dame extends the lead. This one will be taken out a yard in. Price gets away from one, across the 20, finds a crease. Jadarian Price. He has done this before. Price extends away. Touchdown Notre Dame. Jadarian to Jahouse. They'll pitch it to Lemon instead. Lemon looked like he was trying to throw it. Lost the ball. Notre Dame is there. Adon Schuler knocked it away, and Viliamuasa right red zone. As Carr hands it right back to Love. Jeremiah Love with a seam. It's 1st and goal. Carr, second chance, is good. Touchdown Notre Dame.
Winding down, Carr claps for it, and here we go. Off the back foot, heaves one deep, has a man, make it 2. And how about the touchdown on 4th and 6 to Malachi Fields?
Coordinator, they're drooling over. If you can have a running back that is a true receiving threat out of the backfield, that is big time, and that's what Love does.
Play action on 1st down. Jordan Faison into the red zone. On the move. And C.J. Carr on 1st down. Wants it all again. He's got a guy. Pass is caught. Will Pauling.
Get Love and Price going so that you can take back control the momentum.
It's the top running back room in America. Carr back to the air. Raridan turned around, found the foot. Pauling went in motion. Jeremiah Love searching for a crease. Finds one. Into the end zone for the Notre Dame. Ole Miss has been awfully impressive after the interception by Adon Schuler. Jeremiah Love, full head of steam, and there he goes. Love off to the races. Will reach the end zone for the Fighting Irish touchdown and wake up the echoes.
I know Jaden Greathouse, but Will Pauling has really stepped up over the last month of the season. It's Carr, it's Love, wide open with room to run. Across the 30, and Jeremiah Love converts on a... In the difference from last offensive season to this offensive season. And now they're going to go for it. It's Carr. It's Carr. Malachi Fields to the 15-yard line. Price has got it. Touchdown Notre Dame. in there. Quick throw. Faison to the pylon. Touchdown. Love. A lot of effort, but well played by this Navy defense. They never blew him down. And now Love has speed down the sideline. Jeremiah Love race to the pylon. He wins. Touchdown.
But watch number 90. Jeremiah Love is just going to roll across his body and never touch the ground and pop back up.
Notre Dame offense was a 3rd and 10 deep in their own territory. Now Carr over the middle to the end zone. Wide open touchdown. K.K. Smith. In the rush, they run it. Williams, breakaway. Aeneas all the way. 54-yard touchdown.
Love. Jeremiah Love with a spin. Here he goes. Jeremiah Love. Heinschel. That ball is picked. Don Schuler. Flag obviously down, and Carr will take a shot with it. Wow, what an effort by
one over top of Rashad Battle.
College football present. 2nd and 6. Carr with another shot downfield, and he did it again. Malachi. 3rd and goal. And right into the end zone is Fields. An attempt. Heinschel back to pass to the end zone, and that is intercepted. That is a Don Schuler, and Schuler may return this. Looking for blocks and still on his feet. Would you look at this? A Don Schuler.
As it was, and now they're without the leading rusher, and stepping in front for the pick for Notre Dame, Jalen Stroman. Just like that for 42. He was one of the best punters in the country, and they need a good one here. That is partially blocked. And a Notre Dame player has it at the 20-yard line and streaking into the end zone for the touchdown. Lardy with a snap, and that pass is picked off. Leonard Moore's turn to go the distance. Unbelievable start for the Notre Dame. And Carr hands off to his main man, Jeremiah Love. Are you kidding me? Last week, the first time he touched it, he went the distance. He goes to the house again. C.J. Carr again to Price, and he is just through the hole.
There he goes.
Okay, Love, whatever you can do, I can do. Watch out. He got caught up to there at the end as he geared down. But Carr's going to roll out. Touchdown, Will Pauling. Notre Dame now set up at the 14-yard line. Here's Jeremiah Love looking for his latest touchdown. You bet. Scoring. And here is Love. Is he going to go again? Just trying to catch him. And Jeremiah Love has himself another long one. Aeneas Williams with a big pull. Spin move. Looking for first down yardage inside the 10. Aeneas Williams adds.
No question.
Here's Minchie. Quarterback run. He's going to get the first down, and he might get to the end zone. Touchdown, Minchie.
James Rendell, and they fake it! And a beautifully executed fake down the left sideline, inside the 20, and the speed all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And let him go to work. Now it's goal to go. Williams straight ahead, and touchdown, Notre Dame. Four-man rush for Stanford. Carr throws it short. Price with the catch. Made a man miss. Price, end zone, touchdown.